Yo, MGTOWs. What's up, guys? Yo, what's up? Black MGTOW. Black MGTOW, you know. A day in the life. Summer 16 is coming to an end. Like everything. Like everything, it seems. Everything does come to an end. But the season is at a good temperature right now. It's a good time to be outside, to enjoy the experience, enjoy the simulation, you know, enjoy all of it, suck it all in, you know. It's a lot of goodness to bring in and embrace, you know. It's a lot out here for us to see. It's a lot out here for us to experience. Much more than we probably can even fathom at this point, because we are at this new dawn of less responsibility and meaningful relationships, you know, meaningful events every day. There's always something meaningful, you know. We have, as men, we have collectively exploited our reality to now it seems we almost have heaven on earth in a materialistic way, if you know what I'm saying. That's without the aspects of capitalism and inflation and all this other stuff. But the idea, the basic idea, and what we have accomplished, the intelligence we have gained, is almost godly in itself. But there's something that hasn't been told a lot of men, you know. It's like they deliberately run you through another programming in order to prevent any kind of side course to progression. And nowadays it's more about scholarly recordings. It's about social stigmas. I would say the natural and the realistic aspect of things aren't really taken into account. It's really a lot about what it makes you, how it makes you feel, what it does to you, you know? Maybe even on a biological point, but that's only when you separate liquids and you see what happens to them when they're placed in different environments, but not really when it's all in one environment, you know? But I don't know, it's just an aspect of intelligence. And we all have benefited. I feel like there's a lie, especially told between men, between the feeling of love. I feel that women have allowed it to play on, because they know innerly they don't have that same feeling of love, that same deep connection, because they birth the next generation. That's a life-threatening matter. Well, was a life-threatening matter. And men are always, always hollering at them. So, the basic feeling of love, that true connection where it's a spark, it's a special spark between a person, two people really. I feel like that is much more of a rare occurrence than what everyone's portraying. Everyone's saying, oh, just find a girlfriend, fall in love, have a house, make babies, and not really looking at the aspect of things, as to the cultural beliefs, personal behaviors, it's a lot that goes into it. But I guess I would say the boomer generation is a large population, so it's kind of a responsibility that they're placing on their children in order to to have grandchildren. It's a huge responsibility because that was the basis of their growth, at a time, when they were our age, But hold on. But yes, it's a big responsibility, and it's a huge responsibility due to the implications of today's society and the risk taken. A lot of people just want to disregard the risk and look at the whole fantasy. And that's easy to do. But it's easy to dream through a fantasy, but it's hard to dream through a nightmare. But what we have here, we see what's being done to our fellow, our fallen men. And honestly, I can't deal. Some days I seriously am like in a fucking horrible mood. Like smack a baby. Like why? Why am I here? Seriously. But because I feel like I've been lied to. I've been forsaken. It's hard to even believe, the thought of that there's a white guy up in the air with long hair pulling the strings to, the idea that a woman, somebody who has partners upon partners to choose from for life partners, they just have options. And it's hard to believe that they can love them, It's hard to believe, from a realistic, rational aspect of it, And I can already see a lot of women be like, oh yeah, of course I love my man, I want to be there for him. I understand that. That's like a child saying, of course I love my mom. But you kind of don't want to stray away from the fact that it's slavery. And it's mental slavery because the man has to be at a certain efficiency rating, because the woman naturally wants to do less, and feel obligated to do less, even though they still want that equality. But I guess laying on your back and producing a child is worth about 30% of a man's life. I guess that is the correct correlation. But it's hard, man. It's hard to even think that a woman could even feel the way I feel. And it's really hard to invest. It's really tough. I really don't see women in the same light that I used to. It's really crazy. I really, I don't know. I seen them as an equal. You do 50% and I'll try my best to do 55. But time in and time out, it's just, you're going fucking full steam ahead. And sometimes you may be going full steam ahead and it's just not producing much, but you're going full steam ahead. You're trying. And that doesn't work. There's no measurement of you trying. There's a measurement of your success. But the effort is who cares about it? They want to know what are the results and what are you willing to sacrifice. And it is a sacrifice. They understand it is a sacrifice. And on a woman's end, maybe they understand that a lot of their life will be a sacrifice, considering the opportunities that they could have. It will be a sacrifice. And still, she will keep some of those options open. Don't be naive and think she won't, because all you gotta do is read a Facebook status to let you know that every woman probably has a side nigga. So, how does a rational man go about this? You know, he is forced to be faithful. He probably wants to be faithful, but he understands the modern game, and being faithful is kind of mentally tiring. Personally, I mean, shit. Due to this society, and if you were judging me on the basis of my actions, you know, in the lifetime that you put me in, and you were punishing me for that, that's outrageous. I just might have to see what the devil's talking about. You know what I mean? So, you know, and there's no recourse. You know, it's just repetition. You know? But, we've all been told to lie. We all been lied to. You know, and it's just waking up and progressing through it, and not going back. You know, not going back on old beliefs. You know, understanding evolution in your mind and why you did and chose, you know, the way you are. You know, it's easy to go back and be like, you know, oh, I should have did it this way. I should have did it this way. But no, what happened to make you do it the way you did it? What happened? Was it a sane decision? Was it a spur of the moment type of thing? What happened? So analyze, you know what I mean, and reflect. And that's what MGTOW is all about. Reflection for progression. You know, because man going his own way, I believe, will progress a lot faster than a blue pill man, you know, satisfying the needs of every woman. You know, so MGTOWs, you know, there's lies everywhere. You're being told a lie literally everywhere in your life. It's hard because everywhere in your life there's fine print. There's fine print somewhere, and that fine print is letting you know that there's a lie somewhere here. But there's a medium of a message that I want you to get, you know. But yeah, we see the whole picture. We don't need the medium, you know. But yeah, MGTOWs. Yo, thank you for whoever subscribes to my page. I know my last video. That's what's up, guys. You know, we really gotta bring up the MGTOW shit because, you know, motherfucking. And I understand it's it's infighting and stuff like that. A lot of bickering, you know, because it seems like the titles and, you know what I mean, the topics are all kind of the same. And I think we need maybe another channel or another MGTOW to kind of broaden the idea of MGTOW. You know what I mean? It's not just about female nature. It's not just about money. It's not just about politics. You know, it's much bigger. You know what I mean? You know, it's so much going on. You know what I'm saying? You know, just it's so much going on between cars, space. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just new tech, everything. Yeah, you can't. You know, don't put boundaries on your ideas. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot to be talked about, and I would love to hear further discussion on what the world is offering us, men. And I understand that, and I'm sure we all do understand that there's a game being played on us. But I guess we have to awaken the masses, and I'm talking about the masses, not just the 6,000-7,000 subscribers that, you know, or a couple thousand subscribers that us MGTOWs may have. I'm talking about the masses of men, of you know, what we're gonna do next, and we have reached a milestone, a great milestone. I don't even think we have verbally spoke it yet. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know. I don't think we have properly termed our progression yet. You know what I mean? Because we're so clusterfucked in society nowadays. But I see great things coming along. You know what I mean? In my lifetime too. You know, in my lifetime I see great things coming along, and I want to have investment, and I want to have you know what I mean? I want to have things in place for me to experience these things, you know? And so that means I can't be really paying child support to a unworthy bitch fucking niggas on my dime. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You know what I mean? JT. Yo, appreciate y'all. I'm out.